That's that dude from Australia, isn't it, Ken?
That's that troublemaker Mick Weller. Sydney, Australia. He is always a menacing figure at ringside, believe me. Well, no disqualification. Those are the rules.
That's true, and Crossan is taking every advantage of it. And back comes Mick Weller with his machete.
Wait a minute.
Kelsey ties up Rick Pitts, and Weller gets a big jab on Crossan with the machete.
Well, he's got to have eyes in the back of his head with that Mick Weller wandering around out there.
I don't know who's worse, Mystery Man or Nick Weller.
Well, the two are the same.
My name is Mick Weller. That's my man in there, Mr. Slick Steenison. I don't know who this Irish terror is, but I certainly don't like him.
Okay, so what, hey, sir, what are you doing at ringside when that is Slick Steenison's manager?
Actually, I'm Mr. Slick Steenison's manager. I held his contract. I held his papers. I held his paycheck.
I should have disqualified you, Nick Weller. Foreign objects, boards.
Well, let me tell you something. I don't care about no foreign objects or boards or whatever you call them. Right now, my man, Mr. Macho, and me are after Kid USA Kelsey's title at the March 20th Anoka Armory. We are going for it. Macho.
That's right.
Look at this. Here he comes.
Oh!
Crawling out from behind the ring like some kind of a rat. Look out. Oh, he got him.
Nick Weller went underneath the mat.
And Rick Pitts didn't have any idea what
Underneath the ring, came up with his machete, hit Crusher Crossan right in the back kidneys.
Referees, commentators, shows. Oh, hey.
Weller, who's this guy now?
Who's this guy with?
Remember the Saturday special show a couple weeks ago, Bob? There he is.
Oh, give me a break. Mick Weller. Yeah, well, he's a Weller, all right. He should be digging wells the way he looks.
Yeah, that he's going to go rob a train.
Okay, and up next, the Macho Man's new manager. There he is, Nick Weller. Nick, why don't you stand still for a minute? Do you got anything to say about the upcoming card?
Well, I'll tell you what, mate. I say, I don't like this non-title business between Kelsey and Mr. Macho there. Mr. Macho happens to be a very good wrestler indeed. I don't believe Wilson knows what he's doing, simple as that.
Well, obviously, Nick Weller just got off the boat from down under because you weren't at the last match when Kid Kelsey practically destroyed Mr. Macho in front of a sold-out auditorium in Brooklyn Park.
Well, personally, I don't quite care, you see. Mr. Macho is under new management. What does Kelsey have? Crusher Crossan? Crusher Crossan is a loser, and I don't know how he could be champion this long.
Kelsey's got one thing that you guys are never going to see. That's the title belt around his waist.
And Mick Weller.
I'll tell you what. Let me tell you something, mate. I like this tag team here, but I don't know what business Mr. Destroyer's got going in there. What is this, a rockin' Rotterdam? What is he doing there, mate?
Kelsey throws Crossan into the turnbuckle, where Nick Weller grabs him with a buckle.
He's got some kind of a rope. He's got some kind of a rope.
Right now, Rick Pitts trying to chase out Nick Weller out of the ring.
Objects on him.
They just stop paying like we do. They were the better team. They should have won. They would have won. They did win.